So this video is going to be a little bit different to the usual because, well, just look at this. Are there any words? Are there any words? So I have mentioned that this video is going to be something a little bit different. You may be wondering why. Well, this is why. Just have a look at this. Is this not a bit of a dream? Unbelievable. Is this your Italian fantasy? And by the way, it's not Christmas, just to let you know. In this town, it's a bit of a tradition to have this sort of this type of Christmas tree, and they actually leave it up all year round. Anyway, enough of that. Just look at that palazzo. That is a palazzo. And when you see what's inside, you're going to be blown away. The views and everything are just incredible. But just look at this. It's going to take us a while, this video. So have your glasses of wine or your coffee or whatever it is at hand and just get ready to be blown away. What would you use this for? Are you considering opening a boutique style hotel, B&B? This would certainly lend itself to that. Unbelievable. Are we ready to go inside? What I will say is the owners have been using it a little bit as a storage place. So it's not in its full glory that I would love, but what you're about to see is mind-blowing. Shall we go inside? Let's do it. So we are going to do as much of the property as possible, but there are some rooms, particularly to the street that runs up the side, that used to be shop units and things like that, that we're not going to have time to do on this video. But obviously it is a kind of property that you're going to need information on as we go along. But just wait while we see this one. Well, you see this one. Don't you just love this door? So you've got this huge door that would open in full for horses to come through and things like that. And then we have this miniature door for us mere mortals to walk through. But it is a little bit small. I'm going to have to duck down a little bit. But just wait. Just wait. I'm going to just show you the floor for now. Beautiful stone floors. Forgive the number of boxes, but look at this. Now, is this a dream entrance or what? Is this your Italian dream? Unbelievable. Stunning beyond belief. It's just mind-blowing. And I really don't know what to say. Just love it. So as well as this amazing courtyard, oops, don't know what that is, but I'm guessing it's covering some sort of hole. So you go up these stairs here to first floors, and then to there's different apartments, different rooms. We're just gonna have to just walk around it. I just wanted you to get the feel of this place because, well, it's just unbelievable. And this part, I really am lost for words. How dreamy is this? Have you noticed how quiet I've gone? I have no words. I have no words. I have a little bit of hay fever, which is why I'm sniffing away. Apologies for that. But just look at the views from here. Sorry, the owner's just saying buongiorno to me. She didn't realise I got the camera in my hand. Just look at this. These actually used to be servants' quarters here. So the property goes up to this here, to this low roof. This actually then belongs to somebody else. But they have no access to the back here. This is completely private. What would you do here? I could cry. Would you just have it as a luxurious property just to get lost in and keep it to yourself? I understand that this property as well is part of it. Waiting for a few of the documents to come into us, but I just wanted to put this out here because the price is mind-blowing, and so is the property. I mean, obviously it's not for everybody because of the size and everything else, but look at this. It has to be worth a visit, doesn't it? Unbelievable. Imagine having if you could, I should imagine you could, but imagine having a swimming pool or something like that in here. This used to be the entrance, the main entrance to the town. It used to come beyond these gates. I believe below us is part of the property as well, but beyond these gates, the main entrance to the town used to go up there. It's like something from a film, isn't it? It was actually used on the set of a film. Quick shout out to our good friend Glenn Murphy, who bought a property in Palambaro and then did a film here. The film actually has Ray Winston in it as well. I'll see if I can drop some details of that in the description. So looking out here, you're looking over onto Carsoli, and it's a little bit hazy today, otherwise you'll be able to see the sea down there as well. I just don't, I need help with this video. You're just gonna have to let your imagination run wild. See if I can do a little bit of cinematic stuff. Oh no, I thought the butterfly was going to wait for me then. As soon as I went near it, it just disappeared. I mean, it's a little bit, the guy said to me, apologies for the garden, I don't have time to look after it. But it just looks amazing anyway. And just look at the features. Wait while you see the terraces up there. Just wait while you see this one. Okay, folks. Are we ready to have a little bit of a look inside? Let's do it. Okay, so back inside. Going to take the stairs to the left. I will say that the owners are here, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get to do the video just us. Because they're obviously keen to show me certain things, but let's see how it goes. We'll have a bit of fun, I'm sure. So let's take the grand staircase. I'll do these rooms on the left. I'll do those a little bit later. Just wanted to go upstairs. I've been ordered, should I say, upstairs first. And this is an apartment in here that's just incredible. And also we have access to the terrace overlooking the garden here. But I'm going to show you that shortly. And I'll show you this apartment shortly. But let's carry on. I'm going to follow the orders and go on to the top floor. How amazing is this? Absolutely unbelievable. So I need to now work out where I'm going. I'm not going to get too close to the edge because you know that I suffer from vertigo, but unbelievable. So I'm not going to try and do a full take, one take. I need to have a quick look at where I'm going to walk and make sure that's okay with the owners. Unbelievable. I have goose pimples. Let's carry this video onto this top floor and take a look what's around. So I have my instructions, and this place is just, I have been in here before, but I'm just blown away again. So the easiest thing to do, I'm not even going to try to say where you should put things, what you should do, because this depends on what you want to do with it. I mean, it's just one of those places that you could just buy and just live like a king or a queen and just think, you know what, I'm just going to decide once I'm here what I want to do. So I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm just going to walk around. I'm going to walk, all the rooms are one off after each other. They all have independent entrances off this balcony, but I'm just going to walk around them all, and we have a little surprise in here. Always a bit of a surprise, isn't there? Are we ready? Let us begin. I didn't check if this door was open. First of all, what I want to... Oh yeah, it is. Oh no, hang on a sec. This is not the start I wanted. Okay, forget that little thing. Forget what I've just done. I'll do the way I was going to do. But just look at these door frames. Look how beautiful these are. So I'm 1.82 m. These are way above me. These are going to be 2.5 meters maybe. But every single room has these amazing doors. Okay, let's start in this one. Look at the original wood floors. Beautiful. So even though this is going to be really difficult for me, I'm saying nothing about what I would do in each one of these rooms. Even though I'd be tempted to split it into mini apartments, but I'm not saying nothing. That's if you wanted a business here. Just look at, I mean, it almost looks like it's been dressed as a film set. Balcony outside here with the amazing views, with the stunning views. I'm going to do this room next because this has a little surprise in it as well. But look at these doors. Let's move through to this one. Incredible. The lady was telling me that they use different parts of the house for different seasons, because in here there's no central heating in this part, so they use this in the summer. Amazing. I think that door that I tried coming through in the beginning, I think goes into there. Such high ceilings. These will be stone walls as well. Beautiful. Unbelievable. And then here, it seems strange in a building like this to have sort of a modern style bathroom, but we need to have bathrooms, don't we? Oh, actually no, that door I think must go to the end of there. This bathroom's huge. Bathroom with a view of the terrace. I feel like I'm taking you on a journey. Even if it's so huge, it's not soulless. I can't explain the feeling in here. I really can't. It feels like a home. And I think because the family did live here, did use it, it was a home. Well, still is. I remember the mum of one of the owners living here, and she always used to hang out of one of the little windows at the front of the building, and she lived here on her own for years and years. Just look at this. Unbelievable. So there's this terrace and there's this one here. We have views over the Maella Mountains, views over our own walled garden, and then views, stunning views over the valleys towards the sea. I'm speechless, absolutely speechless. Let's carry our way on to the many other rooms. I love these floors. I think these floors are fantastic. On to the next room. Again, wooden floors. Just beautiful, beautiful features. Big windows. This has a fly screen on at the moment, so you probably can't see the view properly. Obviously the windows are in need of replacing, some of them. But hey, have you seen the price of this place? For what you're getting? It's almost a joke. Unbelievable. Stunning, stunning beyond belief. Then we have a slight change at the front of the building. We now have the original tile floors. It gives it another feeling again. My squeaky shoes on these tiles. Again, another balcony. Looking out onto those views. And this all looks out onto the front of the palazzo where we started, so the Christmas trees below here. So unfortunately some of these windows have been blocked up because they're old, and so I can't give you the full view, but I'm sure you can imagine. This feels very grand. This really does feel palatial. Is that a word? Palatial. I don't know. Somebody give me an English lesson. Then, beyond these incredible doors and my squeaky shoes that's adding to the atmosphere, look at this room. I could just imagine myself sat down here, a small glass of whiskey, maybe even a cigar, even though I don't smoke. That's the feeling I get. And again, these doors, they're just all... And this actually leads out onto, again, the balcony at the front that we can't see because the shutters are broken here, but that leads out onto the front, overlooking the little square outside. But I love these as well. I love the fact that these overlook the courtyard. Traditionally, that would have been open at the top. But, and then the grate that I stood on earlier would be for the water to go into if it was raining. I think it could do with at the moment it's just got plastic sheeting, but I think it could do with something a little bit better than that. Furniture-wise, the vast majority is going to the owners, but things like these huge mirrors and that sort of thing, they will stay here. Can't imagine anywhere else where you could put them. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. So it is a little bit of a shame that we can't open this to get the full ambience. And that is quite a big balcony actually, that. Don't know if you can see that. That overlooks the mountains and then into the older part of town again. Okay, let's keep moving. So this leads out onto the central corridor. As I said, each one of these rooms, even though you can walk from one to another, they all have their own entrance onto the corridor as well, or most of them do. I think the end one here doesn't. You would have to come in through here. Then carrying on the themes of this is old parquet flooring as well. This is wood. Don't know if that's coming out on the video. And we've got carrying on the theme of the tiles. And once more, these windows, unfortunately, we can't open, not open. But every single room is bright and airy. Church bells. Are you lost for words? These, I don't know how high these ceilings are, but they've got to be almost 4 meters. Complemented by these incredible doorways. There's another room. There's actually radiators at the side of this house, so this must have been the side that they use in the winter. Carrying on through. Again, these windows are closed, but they have double-sized windows. Obviously, it was a big family, so they've got lots of bedrooms in here, but this is just a partition wall that could potentially come out if you needed bigger rooms. And again, leading off onto that beautiful courtyard. Then we're back to different type of flooring, like a stone flooring. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Views towards the mountains. Don't know if you can see that through the fly screen. Love these floors. Views looking up the village, up into the village, shall I say. And then we have a bathroom, a couple of steps up into this bathroom, so it's much smaller than the other one, but has everything here. Double sink, that could become a shower. And this also has access to the terrace, which I can't open at the moment. It's the terrace that we saw earlier. So we've nearly done for this floor. Beautiful floors. I really like these old. You can see that they're worn, but that's part of the character of the building. And then I promise you a little surprise on this floor. And now I'm going to show you the little surprise. And I'm just thinking, I'm walking around here in not darkness, but just realised that the lights work. Anyway, just look at this. Are you ready for the little surprise? You have your very own chapel. How unbelievable is this? Look at some of the frescoes in here as well. Incredible. I really can't explain the feeling that you get in this place. All jokes aside, I feel like I need to be serious. This is just, it is a dream. Okay, we're going to drop down a floor now, and I'll show you what's on this next level down. So these are the stairs that I've just come down, and now I'm going to show you what's on this level. And this is the part where I remember coming. This is where the owner's mum used to live. Let's start on this level. Let's start on this terrace that is just unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Even the flooring, how traditional is this? You know, part of me, when I'm walking around here, part of me thinks, I could imagine you thinking, what's the catch? Why is it so cheap? And I think the thing is, Abruzzo as an area is still a growing area. It's so popular, it's unbelievable. But obviously, this type of property is to fit a certain type of person. It's not the standard. And the owners who have it now, it's just too much for them to look after. And there's no reason other than that as to why this price is what it is. I mean, you can't even say a bargain, because you can't use that word when it comes to palazzos and things. But it is. This is the thing that dreams are made of, in my opinion. And they were telling me that their children and people before them, they used to draw on the walls, and their grandkids carried on the tradition. So you've got all of this artwork on the walls. Don't know if it's coming out on the video. There's also a few little sayings and things like that, where people have written their dates. It's a great memory of the place. Probably visitors as well. Just looking back here, we've got people from 1943. Obviously then it's getting, well, let's have a look, see where we start. 1943 looks like the earliest. I don't know if that's 1920, 1924. Superb. Then we've got 1903. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Are you enjoying this tour? I do hope you are. A little bit different to the usual, isn't it? But well worth the visit. Imagine the stories behind this place. So I'm going to show you down here the last part of the video. And now, this is my favourite part. Not this, but what's coming up. So here's a small bathroom. It is strange to see it's not new, but sort of modern facilities, if you like, in these old buildings, because you don't forget, obviously, we need the modern facilities. It's just when you see a building like this, it's like being in a museum. So this, a little sitting area. Lots of photographs of children and the grandparents with their children and grandchildren. I think that's why it's still got so much soul in it. You can really see, obviously I'm not going to close up to the photographs, but if you could see some of these, it's amazing, really amazing. Vaulted ceilings, they're my favourite part to all of this. My favourite part is this kitchen. I love this, absolutely love it. And even though it's been sort of, some of the colours maybe need to be changed, but I just love the feeling inside here. The vaulted ceilings, this huge fireplace. I just love the rustic kitchen and all these are all little individual where you would set the wood. I'm not going to try and open that. Put the wood in there and that would do this ring. Wood in there would do that ring. Here for this one. You get the idea. I just love it. And this fireplace. And the little chairs inside. Again, you just know that the person who cooked in here well, they must have enjoyed cooking, but you can just, I don't know, you can smell it almost. You can imagine Easter Sunday lunch and Christmas lunch, things like that, just a hive of activity. Am I rattling on? I actually feel quite emotional. You could really just lose yourself there. When I first saw this place and people were saying it could be a B&B and it could be a boutique hotel, yes, it could be all of that, definitely. But it actually would be an amazing family home as well. Especially if you've got a big family that everybody just wants to get together, and you're giving somebody a piece of history afterwards, leaving a legacy that hopefully would go on forever in your family. And that's the mad thing with this place. That's the feeling, and I've said it so many times, but that's the feeling you get. It's not soulless. You're not just walking around a museum. It's actually a home. And it would actually work as a home. Granted, a large home. But little storage. So my two favourite rooms on this floor are this kitchen and then the dining room that I'm going to now show you at the end of this corridor, which is something really special. Let's have a quick look back one more time at this, because I'm not going to do a final thought on this one. Well, I am, but it's going to take me 10 seconds because I've just one word I want to say. Can you guess? Write it in the comments. This is my other favourite room, this dining area. So imagine preparing an amazing lunch and then eating in here. Oh my word. Look at the frescoes. I wish I could find the light switch. Let me see if I can. Does this one work? No, I'm spoiling my grand opening. Just look at this. And I wouldn't even, they're obviously very old. Some people would be tempted to get them touched up, but I wouldn't touch them. I would leave them exactly how they are. Because it's just the history of this building. So imagine being in that amazing kitchen and then eating in here. The only thing I would do in here is just have a slightly larger table. There's two windows here that are blocked up, so imagine the light coming through as well. And then this overlooks the beautiful internal courtyard. Lost for words. Lost for words. Then, just in case you need a bit more room, this is actually where the servants would stay. This is the servants' quarters. How about that? Servants' quarters. Again, you can imagine all of this. There are windows in here as well that lead out into the street at the side. Vaulted ceilings. Another room here. And below all of this where we are now are all the shops that run up the other side of the street, or what used to be shops. Unbelievable. The flooring's incredible. And then the servants had access to the lower parts of the building. Doesn't feel right saying servants anymore, but that's the reality. And it was a job at the end of the day. Windows here leading out onto the main street. And another small room here. I'd love to know the full story behind it. How many people would be here? Amazing. What would you do with all of these? I'm not even going to attempt to say what you could do. But as I mentioned before, it could be a huge, huge family home, like it has been for such a long time. Or it could be split into mini apartments with some unbelievable communal areas, including this one. And there's a little bit more. Let's head back out onto the corridor and do the last rooms on this level, which apparently used to be the offices. So a few steps down. I love this coloured window as well. Really love that. It's great. And here we have a few more rooms. Again, original tiled flooring. Some old writings on the wall, an old family tree that they've managed to go back to 1670. Wow. Love these floors. Squeaky shoes again, forgive that. Balcony, heading out and overlooking those amazing views. Amazing. But even to have there's pictures on the wall from 1912, some of these things. Then we have this. Again, there used to be offices. Look at the floors. But there's a story on every single wall. And a lot of it comes from family photos. Can't stress enough how you do get that feeling of a family home. Have I said that? Only about 20 times. And just look at the length of the corridor. Just look down there. What would you do with this? What would you do? And the location here, by the way, Palambaro is absolutely. I mean, I live just outside Palambaro. Stunning location. About half an hour away to the sea. About 45 minutes to ski resorts. Amazing. All these brilliant views. And then views into the internal courtyard again. This used to be a music room by the looks of it. Fireplace here as well. There was one in the last room I've just been in as well. You'll have to forgive my squeak. It's not my shoes, it's the tiles. Again, a little balcony overlooking the kingdom. I wonder if I could play my little piano intro. You know the bit when I say, let's do it, and then you get the bit of silence and the piano. I wonder if I could. I'm going to have to learn that piece. And then this is the final room that we'll see today, with an old map of Italy as well. Amazing. This was actually a map before it was fully unified with the areas at the north of Italy. And an old map of the world. Seems fitting for some reason in this place. Nice tiles. Amazing views again. Come on, folks. What would you do with this place? Would it be a family home? Is that what you're thinking? Or would it be a business? Look at some of the frescoes in here as well. I don't know what else to say. It's been a house tour with a difference. It's been a long one, but I hope you think it was worth it. And I'm going to do the shortest final thought, because even though I wasn't, I think it deserves one, doesn't it? Let's go to the final thought. Cue piano. Go to final thoughts. I wanted to show you this because the owner said, no, come and look at this. This is just off the main entranceway. Look at this. You could start your own wine business. How amazing is this? And some of these barrels, the ones behind me, which I'm going to show you, it's a little bit dark down here. Hopefully the camera picks it up. And I know I forgot my torch. But some of the barrels behind were built down here because there's no way they could get them down the stairs. Look at the ceilings. What would you do down here? Maybe start a wine business? Look at these. 1913 it says on that, 1865 on one of them. Unless that's just the number. Then another, just a small storage room at the end. How amazing is this? And then above us is where they used to bring the grain in. I'll quickly show you that as well. The atmosphere again is just, but once again I keep saying it, but you can feel that people use this place together, not something that was, I don't know, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Can I get in this? I think he's closed it up. Don't you just love this? He said make sure you show this and then closed it up. Let me open this up and I'll turn the video back on. So this area, just to let you know, is off this the main entrance here. Let me just show you this last room. Okay, so I managed to open it. And here they used to hang sausages, prosciutto, which is why these windows all have sort of nets on them. And they used to bring the grain up to make bread, pasta, olive oil. Just extra rooms. Just in case you need them. Another room through there. Could that be the mother-in-law room? Oops, shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Sorry to all the mother-in-laws. Sorry to my mother-in-law. There's too many windows in there anyway. No, stop it. Okay guys. Quick final thoughts. Shall we do it? Let's do it. So my final thought is simply stunning. And whatever you do, whatever you're doing, whatever you do, whatever, do not miss this one.